Hi, me again. What's the date? It's the third day of the year, sorry. Basically, let's get straight to the chase, yeah? So, last year was a lot, whatever. I'm still kind of reflecting on it as I go through the new year because reflection is important. So just taking little pointers on what I did do and what I didn't do. And like, the day I woke up on New Year's, it's like I woke up properly. And I don't know how long I was sleeping for, yeah. Not as in hours, I mean as in months. Like, I don't know when I went to sleep. But on New Year's, I woke up. And I just, like, I haven't cried about it or got upset or anything. Like, I actually just understood how much I wasn't loving myself. Like, I knew I said it before and I definitely grown in self-love. But then when I actually deeps, like, whoa, like, it's bigger than how much I thought I was lacking in love for myself. Let me try and do it in numbers. Like, say, for example, I thought, say this girl was 100% right. I thought I was loving myself, like, 30%. And I was on, like, 2. Like, I wasn't putting myself first at all. And that's how I ended up so tired and in this position, yeah. Okay, my eyes don't look as bad as they do in real life and in person, maybe because of the ring light. But, like, I was just exhausted. The last week of the year, I was, like, all my non-rest, non-prioritizing myself caught up with me, right? So spending those couple days in bed definitely helped me to think about the year and reflect more. And now I'm just in a place where it's like, I just want to be myself. And that's different every minute, every hour, every day. Like, we're always changing and things are never the same. I can't go back to 10 seconds ago. But like, I don't know how to describe it to you. Why am I being so nervous about what I'm saying? So, I just always want to be myself and show up as myself. So right now, like, I'm not in the really bad mental place that I was, let's say 2 months ago. Like, the day of my graduation, damn, the 3 days of my graduation, I was in a really bad place. Now, it's kind of like, I'm on the mend, I'm healing. I'm not all the way there, obviously, because we never get fully there. Things happen in life, things are going to happen this year. Like, it's just a part of life, but I'm on the mend, doing things for myself, prioritizing my health this year, but then showing up as me. So I don't feel like when I go outside, I haven't been outside yet this year, I've just been at home. I don't feel like when I go into different spaces, whether it's a workspace, whether it's friends and family, I don't feel like I have to show up where I'm not. And so if I want to go outside with my cane rolls like this, like, it didn't hit me until the 1st of January. Like, I go outside with my natural hair. I've done that video about how I'll show up on YouTube, but then it's like, in real life, I'm still being fussy and I'm manipulating my hair so much that it's starting to break and fall out and all of these things, when I can just keep it in a protective style and go out like that. And I used to have shame about it because in secondary school, I'd say I was one of the only girls that used to, like, my dad used to send me to school with cane rolls. There's a picture of me in year 9. I'll put it up at year 9 sports day, and I got like my cane rolls, but I got some red headband over it. I'm not gonna lie, I look hilarious. It looks hilarious, but I used to have shame about it because everyone else had braids or weave and I didn't have long hair. Like, I've never had long hair like that. And now I'm just in a place where I'm trying to grow my natural hair and manipulating it and adding things in and doing all of these things does not help. So I don't care what it looks like. It's about how healthy my hair is. And that's where I am as well with me. Like, I went out the other day. She didn't say it in a shady way. I went to my friend's birthday. And I got there and she was like, oh, aren't you gonna, like, put on makeup or anything? I was like, nah. She was like, I've got some. I was like, nah, like, I'm good. Like, I'm okay. This is just me. Like, I know I look tired. My eyes are dark, whatever. But this is just me. I'm still here to chill with you, say happy birthday, whatever. And that's just me. Like, that's just how I want to be. And I know it's going to be weird for me at first because I have to get used to it. And I know people are probably going to be looking at me. But this is my natural hair. And my hair is just one example. Like, this is me where I am now. I look tired. I don't look. I'm still beautiful. Don't ever get that twisted. Let's not play about that, innit? But this is where I am now. And I feel like maybe if my female family members, like my mom, my grandma, both my grandmas, my aunties, see me going out like this, they'll probably be like, Ebony, like, people will probably think I don't love myself because I'm going out like this. There's a stigma that if you don't get your hair done, you don't get your nails done, you don't do this and you don't do that, then you don't love yourself. But mine is the exact opposite. When I do love myself, I love my natural nails the way that I love the way that God gave me my body. This is how God gave me. This is how I am right now. Naturally, nothing added, nothing taken away. And it's not because I'm lazy. It's not because of any of those things. It's just because I want to take care of my health first. This is very personal, but like I said, YouTube this year is just my space to let everything go, yeah? I don't know what I did to my hand. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but it's like my hand just started aging. And at first I thought it was like eczema. I've never had eczema before, but it wasn't. And then yesterday, like, it got softer. So it was kind of hard at first when it was really cold. It got softer. Then yesterday, I think I put my hand into a fist and it just all like cracked like a tree. I don't know how to describe it. I still don't understand what's going on, but I just been taking a better care of my health, my hands, what I'm eating and stuff, what I'm putting on my skin, and literally praying to God to help me, because I feel like there's so many things that I wasn't paying attention to myself. I wasn't paying attention to my body, wasn't paying attention to what I was eating, nothing. I was paying attention so much to everything outside of myself that by the end of the year, when God forced me to sit down and made me get sick so that I had to rest, I said, yo, what is actually going on here? I just hit myself in the face. I don't even understand what's going on right now. I gotta learn it. And this is a new body for me. Like, I haven't been not thicker. Like, I'm still thick, don't get it twisted. But I haven't gotten used to my new body weight or whatever. And I kind of put weight back on again, which I don't really care. But, like, I don't know. I'm still trying to eat the same amount that I used to eat before. And it's like, Ebony, let go of who that person was before, and she used to binge and she used to eat big portions. Because I can't do it. Like, I will eat how much I used to serve myself before, and I literally have to sit down and breathe, because if I don't breathe it through my body and push it down, I'm gonna throw up. Why would I do that to myself? That's not self-love. Like, I'm learning now what self-love is for me. And for everyone, it's going to be setting boundaries for yourself. And those boundaries, they're not rules or restrictions. Those boundaries are like, they're guidance for you to be your best self. And you decide them. Like, I get to decide those boundaries because I know myself. So now I know what I can eat and what I can't eat because my body does not agree with it. I know how much I can eat. Like, and that's stuff that you have to find out as well. Because the other day, someone asked me, like, let's go get food. What do you want to eat? Like, what's your favorite food? I don't know. I don't know what my favorite food is. I think I know my favorite movie and stuff. I don't even know my favorite art. Like, I don't know me. I don't know basic things about myself. That hurts. I'm still clinging on to older things of me, like I'm not allowed to change them. Simple example. My favorite color growing up has been blue, and I still love blue, but I'd have to argue that my favorite color is now orange. But now I'm like, oh, but like, why am I fighting myself over, okay, I like orange now. I still like blue, but my favorite color is orange. Like, I'm allowed to change my mind, and that's what I'm coming to terms with. And I'm allowed to change my mind about who I give my energy to, and what situations I allow myself to be in, and what treatment I allow towards me, how I want to be loving it. Like, I'm just learning so much, and it's so exciting because these are the things that I would have been having conversations about as I've started Cultured Ways, but that I'm going through and learning myself. So as much as I speak to older women and majority of them don't come from like a healed perspective of it. Now, as I'm learning things and growing, I'm like, okay, now I understand this conversation that I had with this person when I was growing up, but this is the healing part of it and how I want to be better moving forward and how I have conversations with younger girls. I absolutely think it's important for me to do this, even on the days when I'm like, Ebony, you can't show up like this. Like, this is actually outrageous now. And I'm like, why? My message is to younger girls, but to older women, to everyone, I don't care who you are allowed to show up as yourself. You are. Like, that's your right. Why would you not show up how you want to show up? And I'm not saying that everyone has to go natural and be completely, because that's not everyone's thing. Like, that's just my thing. But what I'm saying is that you have the right to make decisions for yourself and follow them through. Again, take this advice with a pinch of salt, because I speak to so many young people, because I was a youth worker, they're like, oh yeah, but my parents, da 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 da. And I'm not going to go and tell someone to rebel against their parents, but if I have a conversation and just try and show them you as a person, like who you are and who you're becoming. I think that a lot of parents forget their children are their own people. They're not going to be like you. They don't have to be like you. They're their own person. And so, yeah, the other thing was I met someone with no boundaries the other day. And when I say that, I mean like I experienced being around someone who has no boundaries, so did not respect mine at all. I'm still mad. I'm still angry because me on personal space, yeah. I'm a hugger, but I also like personal space, especially if I don't know you. And like, I'd say I'm quite open. I'm very open, actually. Like, I live in my truth, whatever. But like, this experience, it traumatized me, man. It traumatized me. But boundaries are important, and when you don't have boundaries for yourself, you can't respect someone else's boundaries, and you take everything that they do personally. And so now I'm finding boundaries for myself, setting boundaries for myself, and then in turn being able to set those boundaries for other people. And it's only the 3rd day of the year. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine? But I'm excited for this year. Very excited. And I'm excited to keep on sharing my thoughts and stuff on here. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna show up like this. I was waiting for my hair to get healthy and because sometimes, you know, that little voice in my head that doesn't belong to me tells me, no, you can't do it. But I can do it, first of all. And secondly, the other video done the best that any of my videos have ever done. And I was so scared to put it out. And all I was doing was being myself. So now, I just gotta be myself. You guys will learn over time, by the way. I change my accent and dialogue like I'm a performer. I don't know what to say. The other day, someone was like, why do you sometimes like, we'll be talking and having a conversation and you'll just whisper? It just happens, like, I'm just being myself. But yeah, thank you for joining me here, and I will see you guys in another video. I pray that you guys are all prioritizing your healing. When I realized that the word health starts with heal, I said, that's very simple and obvious, but wow. So prioritizing my health and healing this year is number 1, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. So let's go. 2023 is the year of me. In my rapper. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Take care.